All right, and here we go. Okay, just coming into a nice, easy pose on your mat. And then, of course, you want to make sure that the back is nice and straight. Excuse me, I'm just fixing something on my screen here. Okay, so just make sure your back is straight and relaxed. And feel your sitting bones. If you're not sure where those are, place your hands under your buttocks, rock back and forth until you feel those two bones poking into your hands, into your fingertips. You know, I kind of like to do this too because in a way you can like kind of pick up the sitting bones, pull them to the sides, and then just kind of settle in. And close your eyes. Drop your shoulders. Notice how the spine supports you. Drop your chin a bit, relax the back of your neck, your jaw, your tongue, and begin a nice 360-degree ribcage breath. So getting the feeling that you're opening all around your ribcage when you take in your in-breath, and then the entire ribcage gently relaxes for the out-breath. If you want a visual, that may be helpful. It's like an umbrella opening and closing again. It's a very full breath, ribcage breath. You're really filling up the entire space in your lungs when you do this. Now relax your inner thighs. Just let them open nice and wide. Notice when you do that, you can straighten the spine just a little bit more. Right arm goes up to the ceiling. Really reach it up. Might as well get the shoulder here. Bend the elbow. Hand drops to the left side of the head. Then the right shoulder drops away from the ear. Now press into the side of your head. Ear towards your shoulder. Making lots of space on the left side of your neck. Maybe even moving into the left upper back when you do this. Wherever you feel it. And breathe here. Just let that hand and that arm be like a weight on the head, just gently drawing it down toward your mat. And then let the left shoulder really relax. Make sure that that arm isn't too far forward, left arm. Make sure that elbow's dropped right beneath the shoulder. And take the head back to center here. Right hand releases, left arm lifts up. Let's feel the left shoulder, upper back with this move, reaching up, 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 bending the elbow, hand lands on the side of your head. Oh, and once you feel that, drop the right shoulder, already making more space on the right side just by dropping the right shoulder, and then press into the head. So you know that slow is good for getting maximum range of motion. If you really press hard into the head and really try to yank it down, the body is going to react by guarding. Okay? And we don't want that. We want the body to get used to what's happening here. Now, once the head is down and the right shoulder is relaxed, draw the right elbow back a little bit. Make the left arm, left hand heavy on the head. Breathe into the right side of your neck. And notice when the neck releases, there's a lot of mental energy being released. Just feel that from behind the eyes, in the forehead. And back to center here. Both arms out to the sides. Press the palms up, reach out through the fingertips. Okay, now listen. What we want to do is bring the arms together and feel the scapula, the wing bones come apart, making more space in the shoulder blades. Right arm forward, or excuse me, palms are up, right and left arms forward. Yes. Now bring the arms back, and I just want this to be slow and easy. Feel the wing bones slide back. Now feel the shoulder blades pull together. Now you're going to activate the rhomboid muscles between them to really draw together at the shoulder blades. Bring the arms down a little bit. Shoulders are down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now turn the palms toward each other. Bring the arms back a little bit more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze between those shoulder blades. Bend the elbows, going to go sideways so you can see what I'm doing here. Bend the elbows, take the hands together, intertwine your fingers, and then straighten the arms. Oh, we're moving into a chest opener here. Feel it. Keep the shoulders down, keep them dropped. Now you're hinging forward from your hips. You're keeping the spine as long and straight as possible. And now round your back. Bring your knuckles closer to the ceiling. Drop your head. Breathe here. Notice you're getting some hip opening here as well. Lift the head, lift your torso. Here we go, nice and straight with the spine. Turn your hands in toward your buttocks. Press your palms into your mat. Okay, now straighten the arms, squeeze them together. Feel how that takes the shoulder blades together again. Lift the chest toward the ceiling. You've got another chest opener happening. Now, if you want to level up, press the knees forward, lift the hips off the ground. Breathe here, press firmly into the hands. Don't let the head fall back too much. You've got a little imaginary soft pillow that it's just getting, it's just landing in it. Drop your hips if you've lifted them. Take your fingertips forward. Okay, walk your fingertips forward. We're coming forward again without the arms behind us. Now they're in front of us. So we've got way more place here to move. And then drop your head and breathe. Now you have access to your back ribs. Keep the neck relaxed, drop your head. Ready? We're going to really open up the back ribs with a nice deep rib cage breath. And exhale. Again, you've got that feeling of the scapula, the wing bone sliding apart as you inhale. Ribs opening up. Full opening of the lungs, and now you release all that. Scapula slide together, ribs drop down toward the earth. One more. Oh, it feels so good. Let's just put one more in here. And walk your hands toward you. Place your palms to the tops of your thighs. All right. Now, just nice and easy. Drop your elbows. We've really opened up the spine here, the neck. Let's do some of that bee buzzing breath. So we're going to breathe in through the nose. Remember we did this last week? And then when you breathe out, make a little humming with your lips closed but vibrating. An sound, like you're extending an M. So it's a pranayama, it's a breath exercise. Humming bees, inhale through the nose. Exhale with the M sound. Inhale through the nose. Open those ribs. Exhale, vibration in the lips and the vocal cords. Very calming. Inhale through the nose. And then the humming bees. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's go into a nice tabletop. Liking the word nice tonight, I guess. Middle fingers making a T with the top of your mat, pressing into the outer edges of your palms. Press so deeply that you feel the upper arm muscles ignite. Now lift your belly gently up towards your spine. Feel the core ignite. Press into the tops of your feet until you feel the calf muscles ignite. Not too much, they're just going to ignite a little bit. Okay, a nice strong table. Okay, drop your belly. As you slowly drop your belly, feel the curve begin to form in the lower back. Feel your tail lift up and just experience that, just that nice curve at the lower back. Now press in the bottoms of the palms, press your heart forward between your biceps, lift from the crown of the head, activate that upper back, yeah. And take a breath here. All right, keep everything as is except for the tail. Round your tail down towards your mat. Feel the upper back lift up to your ceiling. Listen up. Feel that curve in the upper back. Work that curve, work that wave up your spine as you slowly lift one vertebrae at a time. Slow, slow, slow segmental cat pose. Head drops and it's relaxed. Okay, here we go. You've got the head dangling between two strong arms that are working like posts, really secured into the palms. Make the head even heavier. Make the neck muscles super relaxed. Nice. Drop your belly slowly. Feel the curve in the lower back. Feel your tail lift. Feel how nice and open the pelvis is behind you. Now begin to lift the chest, send it forward between the biceps. Here you are, cow pose again. Feel it, feel it. You want more. Press into the bottoms of the palms. Feel as if you want to drag them back toward the knees and then press the heart forward. So when you're in an asana and you're doing two opposing movements, that's where you fire it up. So you're firing it up with the backward movement of the palms, right? Like they want to drag back, and the forward movement of the heart wanting to draw forward. And you're going to really feel that in the upper back, especially mid-spine, thoracic spine. All right, back to table pose here. Feel the back come back into a nice straight line. Remember, your neck is part of your spine, so that needs to be in alignment as well. Let's thread the needle, get the shoulders, right arm lifts. Hand comes behind the left wrist, slides out with the palm up. You just drop down into that right shoulder. Of course, this asana is awkward when you first get into it, right? So relieve some of that awkwardness by putting the left arm wherever you can get it out of the picture. So just move it until it's not in the way. And then bring your awareness back to the right shoulder. Now, with every exhale that you take, drop more weight into that shoulder. We're opening the shoulder space by loading it in an open position. The load comes from your body weight. The open position comes from the way that you put your skeleton here, your shape. Left hand in front of your face, palm pressing into the mat. Straighten that arm to lift and release the right arm. Come into table pose. All I want you to do is compare the feeling in the right shoulder and the left shoulder. Can you feel how it's more open? Just go inside and feel it. All right, left arm lifts up. That hand comes behind the wrist, dropping down into the left shoulder. And then once you get down there, just move that right hand, right arm out of the way, wherever you want to put it. I'm just going to drape it over the side of my body. Now, as you breathe, keep awareness on that left shoulder area. And with every exhale, you drop more of your weight into it. Right palm into the mat. Straighten that arm to lift, coming back into table pose. Let's do some more shoulder while we're at it. So let's just come straight down on our bellies, because if I don't put it in now, I'll probably run out of time. Down onto your belly, arms in a T pose, palms facing down. All right, let's start with the right side. Bend your left elbow, place your right hand into the mat. Now, press into that hand to roll your body to the right. And then take the left leg over the right, just let it come behind you. All right. So notice how you have the front of your right shoulder really, really open. And now you exhale and you drop into that. Okay, so that's where we add the extra weight with the exhale and letting our body weight drop down. You know, it's easy for the body to kind of pick up and pull away from a place that has that much intensity, but you just get used to the feeling, the body stops guarding, and then you can drop more weight into it. Roll out of this, come back to center, straighten both arms, right elbow bent. Now remember, the arm should not be higher than the shoulder. It should be shoulder level or slightly lower. Now we're going to roll over to the left, coming over the left shoulder. Right foot goes behind you. Place that into the ground. Doesn't really matter what's happening with your right arm as long as it's out of the picture. Awareness, left shoulder. Use the breath to drop into it more deeply on every exhale. So this is getting the front shoulder, which a lot of it is the pec, the chest, right? The chest muscle. Roll out of this. Okay, and now we're going to take the hands, palms up. We're going to bring the arms along the sides of your body. Roll your body to the right. Get the left palm, palm down toward the mat. So you've got that palm just off center of your mat. Roll to the side. Get the other arm under you as well. Pinkies, if your fingers are stretched out, are going to be close to each other. So you've got arms under your hip bones here. And what you want to do is really press your hips down toward your arms. Going to feel that in the wrists. Now lift both legs up. And release. Okay, release your arms from underneath you, your hands. Take your palms next to your chest. Lift up. You're probably going to feel that in the elbows and the wrists. All right, let's just hang out in table and really feel the wrists, the elbows, and the shoulders. Notice how nice and open they are. Breathe into those joints. All right. Left knee comes in just a little bit. Right leg straight back with a flexed heel. Press through that heel. Remember, neck is in alignment with the rest of your back. Lift that heel a little higher and pulse it. Now the leg feels really straight and really strong. It's like you've got this long wooden leg, right? The movement is coming from the glutes. Lift that leg a little higher. Swing it over to the left-hand side as far as you can get it. Drop into the toe pads. Press into the toe pads. Don't be tempted to bend that right knee. That right leg, keep it really active. Press into the toe pads for stability. Take about 2 teeny little movements to the right, little walks to the right with your hands. Now press forward into the hands. Slide those toes back. Keep that right leg straight. You're coming down into that left hip. Feel it. Drop down as close as you can. Once you get as low as you can go, drop the head and add some ribcage breath. All right, slide forward again. Walk your palms back onto the mat at the center. Lift that right leg, take it behind you. Right knee comes down next to the left. Left leg, shoot it out with the flexed heel. We just opened the left hip, so you're probably going to feel that. Lift the left ankle, heel to the ceiling. Pulse. The leg is straight and strong. And you feel again like this long wooden leg that you're lifting and lowering with your left glutes. Get that feeling. You're going to feel it. Lift it a little higher. Swing it all the way over to the right. Drop into the toe pads. Walk your paws to the left, 1 or 2 little steps, and then press forward into those palms. And the toes slide back. That leg stays straight, and you start to feel that right hip opening up, and you're dropping into it. Once you get down there, release the head. Remember to keep the left knee straight, left leg nice and straight. And add breath here. Slide forward. Hands back to center. Swing that left leg. Bring the left knee down. Come back in your table pose. Feel it. Good architecture. So the wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips, back is nice and straight. Curl your toes. Press your hips back toward your heels. Press more firmly into your toe pads. Press forward into the hands. Feel the spine get a nice stretch. Drop your head. Active child's pose. Release it forward and come on up, down dog. All right, so just taking a few nice breaths in your down dog. Really driving your heart back toward your thighs. Yeah, feel your hands. Use the outer edges of your palms to really press into your mat. Left foot, bring it just off center line. Press that left heel back. Activate that left leg. Press that heel back. Open the left calf muscles. Now lift the right leg up. Flex the right heel. Ready? Glide the torso forward and stop when your shoulders are over your wrists. Now bend the right knee, bring it to the side of the right shoulder, send it straight back again. If this is too much for you, just keep that leg lifted back there, don't move it. Forward and back with that leg, really squeezing through that crease in your hip as you press that right knee forward. Then straighten it back. One more, bring it to the shoulder, hold it, pulse it this time. And release that leg back. Press the chest back. Lift that right foot up to the ceiling for three-legged dog. All right. Drop the right foot next to the left. Lift the left leg this time. Heel is flexed. Glide forward again. Stop right before your shoulders. Get to the level of your wrists. Those of you who want more, bend that left knee, take it to the shoulder, hold it, send it straight back. Take it to the shoulder, hold, straight back. Oh, we got some hips going tonight. To the shoulder, straight back. To the shoulder, hold and pulse. And send it back and up, three-legged dog. Drop that left foot. Lift the right one again. Open the hip to the right. Lift that right ankle to the ceiling and pulse. Getting it in the lateral glutes here, the side of the right glutes, the outer side of the right glutes. All right, turn those hips facing the mat. Look forward, bring the right foot forward between your hands. And then arrange things so that the knee is over the ankle. Now look back at your left foot. Mine is almost on the same track as my right, so I'm going to scooch it to the left to make some more space between the tracks. Now shimmy the left toes back as far back as you can get them, keeping that leg straight, and squeeze the left glutes. As you squeeze the left glutes, you're going to feel some squeeze in the inner thigh. Now reach the right arm forward. Remember the two directions in a pose, in an asana? Let's fire it up. Really reach forward into the right fingertips. And now really press back in the other direction with the left heel. Those are your two opposing energies. Lift the right arm to the ceiling. Oh, nice rotated lunge. Bend that right elbow to twist and open the right chest toward the ceiling. And then if you want to place a bind, you're almost there. Release that right arm, bring it down next to the right foot. Hips are facing forward. Press firmly into your right foot and now slowly begin to straighten it. We've got a really wide pyramid pose happening here. Walk your hands back. Fingertips are facing forward. Press that left heel back and open the left calf muscles with that move. Now, if you want more on the right leg and right hip, bend the elbows back, drop that torso closer to your right leg. Bend the right knee over the ankle, walk the hands forward. Drop the left knee gently into your mat, top of the foot. Fingertips walk back to straighten your torso, hands to the top of your right leg. Press those hips forward and feel your left hip flexor open right up here. Hands back down into the mat. Curl your left toes. Lift that knee off the ground. Look back at your left foot. Turn it out to 45 degrees and hop it forward a bit. Make sure those feet are on different tracks before you come up into Warrior One. And you know that once you're up here, you can rearrange things all you want. Main thing is you want to get the hips forward. So listen, in this pose, the feet can be closer, okay? They don't have to be as far apart as mine are. Play with what feels good for you. All right, reach your fingertips up to the ceiling without lifting your head. Chin stays down toward the chest. Back of the neck stays nice and relaxed. Listen, squeeze the left butt cheek. Press that energy down the leg. Now press into the outer edge of your left foot. Hands come together in a Namaste Mudra. Bring them to your chest. All right, might as well open the wrists a little bit more. So press very firmly into your hands. Fingertips are spread apart a little bit. You're going to feel this in the upper arms. You're going to feel this across the chest and in the shoulders. Press even some more. Keep the shoulders low though. Don't let them hike up to the ears. Now rotate the fingertips toward you as you're pressing your hands together as firmly as you possibly can. Oh yeah, feel the wrists, feel the wrists. Now rotate the fingertips up to the ceiling and slowly forward. Press again, press again, press again, more, more, more. Now bring it in a nice regular mudra. Oh, feel that energy between the palms, feel it. All right, draw your navel back. Turn your navel as far to the left as you possibly can. Keep that right inner thigh open. Keep that right knee over the ankle as far as you can, as far as you can. Once you get to your edge, pulse right there. Okay, so feel this in the left side. Coming back to center. Draw the navel back, turn it to the right. Look for your edge. Okay, got it? Pulse right there. Obliques. Getting into the abdominals here. Back to center. Lift those arms, soften them, reach them forward here. Reach, reach, reach. Press into the outer edge of that back foot. Use that back leg. Drop the right arm inside the right leg. Press them into one another as you lift the left arm to your ceiling and open your chest to the left. Turn that top palm back. Bring that arm back. Yeah, shoulder again. And of course, you're almost in a bind. So if you bend the elbow, you're there. Deep binders can get under the front leg. If you're a deep binder, try to straighten your right leg and drop your head. Deep binders, bend that front leg. Everyone, left arm up, right arm down. Left arm comes over the ear for intense side stretch. Oh, give yourself a few moments to feel it. Why is it called intense side stretch? Feel the left side of your body. Oh, nice. Cartwheel up, warrior two. Ah, reach out through the fingertips. Right palm up, lose the left arm, reverse warrior. Press into that right heel. Right rib cage, nice and open. Breathe into it. Warrior two again. Straighten the right leg, swivel those toes so that they're facing the side of your mat, the edge of your mat. Okay, toes forward or toed in. We're coming down, inversion. All right, it is a hip hinge, everyone. You are rotating from the hips, not from the spine. And then drop your head and feel what it's like to have blood flow get reversed. Hands under your head. Straighten your arms. Walk your hands forward. All right. And wide dog as the head falls between the arms and the heart presses back. Let the elbows be soft. Release, bring it forward again. Walk your hands back to your mat. All right, swivel that right foot forward, lift the left heel, turn those toes forward. Okay, moving into pigeon pose here. Scoot your foot to the left side, that front foot to the left side of the mat, knee to the other. Send the left leg straight back. Really important to have it straight back, not turned in or out. Also important, everyone. Okay, I want you to get a feel for what I mean by leveling your hips. There is a tendency when you're in this position to have your right hip lifted up compared to the left. Drop that right hip down toward the ground. All right, make it more level to the left side. And then drop into it. So if you have that hip hiked up, it is not going to injure the hip. You just will not get nearly as deep of an opening in the hip space. All right. Add your rib cage breath here. You have full access to those back ribs. Feel it. So, for my lady friends, this is why a bra that is too tight restricts good ribcage breath movement, right? Notice that when you're expanding, maximum expansion is where the bra strap would be. So again, exhale is where you can really drop more weight into it. Notice with the exhale how the right hip gets more load every time you exhale. Feel it. And slowly release. Take that left leg forward, right leg out to the side. You know I love this pose for lower back opening. So left leg straight out of the hip, right? It's making a nice T from the hip. What do I mean by that? So see how I took my leg in a bit on an angle from the hip or out a bit? Straight, okay? Now, fingertips forward, scooch the left heel back and the left sitting bone back a bit. Now press that right leg down toward the ground as you work down and over your left leg slowly. Press that right knee down. Keep that right lower back open. Drop into the top of the left leg. And now just feel everything that this pose gives. Slowly lift up. Take that leg behind you. Okay. Hips facing forward, palms in the ground with the wrists under the shoulders. Curl the left toes, lift the left knee, press into the toe pads, squeeze the left butt cheek, push up, release the right leg. And find plank pose. Press the heels back, belly is lifted, and most important, well, everything's important, but really important is pressing into those palms. That keeps the shoulder space nice and open, keeps you from collapsing in the shoulders. Those of you who like to do side plank, take it over to the side. If you don't like side plank, just stay where you're at. You can also move into a half plank, take your knees to the ground. Side plankers, get the other side. Got to be symmetrical. Back to your regular plank. Now lift your hips, down dog, walk your feet a little forward, and find your down dog position. Cycle a few breaths through your dog here.
What would it be like to do a rib cage breath with the rib cage upside down? Try it. See, rib cage breath in an inverted position. You just experienced it. Right foot comes in off center line, left leg lifts up, press that right heel back, open up the right calf muscles. Now lift that left heel to the ceiling. Open the hips to the left. Lift the ankle even closer to the ceiling. Already you're feeling the glutes. Pulse. Lift it a little higher. Turn your hips toward the mat. Look forward. Left foot comes forward between your hands. Look at the right foot. Put it on a different track. Okay. Now scooch those right toes back, back, back. Keep the back leg nice and straight. Now the glutes are coming into play. Now the calf muscles. So when you get into a super deep lunge like this, you're really using the hip and the thigh muscles. Press the right heel back, release the left fingertips forward. There you're both your directions. Forward with the fingertips, back with the heel. Stretch open using that. Lift the arm to the ceiling. Keep the left hip tucked in towards center. Don't let it jut out. Now bend the left elbow and feel the torso twist. Those of you who want to bind, you're just about there. Release that arm, bring it forward, hand drops to the side of that left foot. Turn your hips so they're facing forward. Press firmly into your left foot. Begin to straighten your left knee as the right heel drops. Walk your hands back, fingertips forward. Drop your head. You're just looking back there at your right foot. Nice wide pyramid pose. Now, if you want more, bend the elbows back slowly and feel the weight open up that left hip, left thigh, even some more. Release from here, taking the left knee forward till it's over the ankle, walking the hands forward. Right knee gently into the mat, top of the foot into the mat. Walk your fingertips back to lift your torso. Here we go. Right hip flexor. Oh, yeah, feel it. Nothing like a hip flexor release. Okay. And snowshoers, it's a great one for snowshoeing. You use hip flexors. You don't use hip flexors in ways that you really feel it, but snowshoeing you do. Curl your toes, lift your knees. Well, one knee. Look at that right foot, hop it forward and turn it out a bit. Make sure you're wide enough so that you have a really good foundation. Then you can lift the torso and you're in Warrior One. Hands in Namaste Mudra. Bring the mudra to your heart. All right. Draw your navel back toward your spine. So it's not a bracing back, it's just a gentle pulling back. You'll work more deeply when you don't brace. All right. And then turn your torso. Now keep that left knee right where it's at. And as you turn your torso to the right, you begin to feel the left inner thigh open. Feel that? Keep it open. Keep it open. Don't move that knee. Go to your edge and pulse at your edge. Bring it back to center. Check out that left knee. Make sure it's where it belongs. You should be able to easily see the big toe there. Now bring this to the other side, all the way to your edge. All the way, all the way. You could go maybe 2 more millimeters. That's the edge. Stay there and pulse.
And back to center. Up with the arms, reaching up. Sit more deeply in your base here. Feel that right hip work. Feel yourself pressing into the outer edge of that back foot and reach forward. Now you can drop the left arm inside the left leg, press them into one another, reach out into the right fingertips, unlock your right waist. Now lift the right arm, open the right chest. You can turn your palm back and you can work that arm back to open the shoulder. And if you do that, you are almost in a bind. All you need to do is bend the elbow, take the top hand into your back body. Deep binders like to get that front arm underneath the leg. Try to lock it behind you with the hands. If you are a double deep binder, try to straighten the right leg, drop your head. Bend the knee if you straightened it. Release everything. Right arm up, left arm down. Right arm comes over your ear for intense side stretch. Feel it. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Now cartwheel up. Warrior two. Drishti. Just beyond the middle finger. Right here you can get a sense. Let's get a sense of drishti. When I use the word drishti, sometimes I wonder if people know what I'm talking about. Drishti is a soft gaze. It's almost like you're gazing from behind the eyeballs. You're not straining the eyes at all. In fact, they're super relaxed. And then you're looking at a certain visual point of focus that brings your mind in focus and your body in focus. That's what a drishti is all about. So the drishti point is just beyond that middle finger. It's a soft gaze. Okay, so let that gaze just really let you hone in on this warrior two. Yep, that's drishti. Rotate the left palm up, lose the right arm. We're going to reverse warrior here. Back to warrior two. Warrior one, swivel those hips forward. Reach forward with both arms. Lift that back heel, turn those back toes facing forward, scooch the left foot to the side. Remember, those of you who like to do a supine pigeon, fine, you've got the knees bent over the hips. You put the outer left ankle to the top of the right thigh. You grab underneath that right thigh, bend the elbows, bring it toward you. If you're on the ground, make sure that left hip isn't hiked up too much. Really drop it as close to the ground as you can get it, leveling it with the right hip, and then come down over it. Rib cage breath here, especially back and side ribs. And slowly lifting up, taking that right foot forward, left knee is out to the side. Okay, again, you want to make sure that straight leg is coming straight out from the center of the hip, that it's not turned in or out. Fingertips into the ground. You just kind of hinge forward from the hips a little bit, flex that right foot, and then scooch the right hip back. And then as you slowly come over the leg, press that left knee toward the ground. Got the left lower back nice and open here. And then once you drop down, just let everything go. Breathe and experience this pose. And slowly coming up, coming back into table pose. Curling the toes, pressing into the toe pads. Press, press, press. Ooh, use it to open those toe joints. And then walking your feet to the center of your mat, feet about hip distance apart. Bend the knees, drop your belly into your thighs, drop your head. And let's let the arms dangle to the sides, palms up, wrists bent. Let's just really get a feel for opening that upper and mid back with this. And then you can place your hands under your feet, palms up for gorilla pose. Bend the elbows to the sides to drop down a bit more. And breathe here. Releasing your hands from under your feet. Taking your arms back and forward, chair pose. Bring it up. Open it up and swan dive forward, come down. Standing forward, fold. See, you just folded your body. Now, when you're in forward fold, you don't want to force anything. You let everything get so relaxed that with every breath, you come just a teeny bit closer to your legs with your front body. Let go of the neck, make the head heavy. Palms into the shins, extend your spine forward, lift your belly. Ooh, feel how nice and open those hips are back there. Backs of the legs. Slide back down again, refold your body. Grab the backs of your ankles, bend your knees, push your butt way back and low. Look for a little kindergarten chair. Bring your arms forward. You are back in table pose. Lift up. Open up here. Lift the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you bring your arms down. Nice chest opener, nice back bend. And lift it up. Palms turn back. We're going to waterfall. So remember, every time you come back, sit in a chair. Just want you to protect your back. I don't want people to come down with straight legs, not in chair pose. All right, it's too dangerous for the, not dangerous, but it's too hard on the lower back. All right, inhale through the nose, fill up the lungs, open the rib cage. Open your mouth, let it all go. Fill it up, rib cage open. Let it go. Here we go, rib cage, all directions. Release. One more, rib cage. Waterfall, splash down, make it loud. All right. Here we go, slowly coming up. Let those arms dangle. They're like weights on the side of your body. Slow, 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 slowly straightening. And palms come forward. Mountain pose, close your eyes if you can. And arms slowly lift up. Palms meet overhead. Nice mudra. Mudra floats down to your heart. It's a namaste mudra. Then gently press the thumbs into your heart center. Drop your elbows. Drop your forehead to your fingertips. And look for your heartbeat. All right. All right. Let's come on to our backs. And give yourself a nice full body stretch while you're at it. Ah. Chin to the chest. Reach up through the fingertips. Press down through the heels. Right knee comes up to the chest. And hands press to the top of that thigh and really press it down. Elbows into your body, shoulders away from your ears, chin to your chest. Open your right arm into a T pose. Take the left hand to the side of your right leg and gently send that leg over to the left side. All right, so here is where it's nice to be home because you can always grab a couple throw pillows, put them next to your mat for practice. Because with this one, if your knee doesn't touch the ground or get too close, you can prop a little pillow under it. Feel that twist. Oh, what if you added a couple rib cage breaths right here? How would that feel? All right, release the knee back to center. Release the leg back to the ground. Take the left knee up to the chest. Take a hold of the top of that thigh, or excuse me, shin. Chin to the chest. Press that shin down. Elbows in. Release the left arm in a T pose. The palm is up. Right hand takes the side of that bent knee leg, takes it over the body to the right side and the side of your mat. And you get this incredible right twist. Now check out if that left arm is super straight. You don't want it to be locked. You want that elbow to be bent. And add breath. You can just feel the freeing of the mind in this position. If you focus on that place right between your eyebrows and across your forehead, you'll feel it. Spaciousness and openness. It's what happens when you twist the spine like this. All right, bring the legs back. Take both knees up to the chest. Give yourself a nice hug there. Hands up to the ceiling. Intertwine your fingers. Just going to do a few abdominals. We did oblique stuff, but let's get upper and lower. All right, take the hands under your head. Elbows are nice and open. Lift the head and the chest straight up to the ceiling. Remember, you want space between your chin and your chest. You don't want your chest, basically, you don't want to like send your face looking forward toward your feet. Looking up toward the ceiling at all times. Straighten both legs. Bend them. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Now, if it's too much for you to lift your head, you can put it to the ground. Lifting the head just activates more of the upper abs. And we're doing upper and lower here. Now, next time your knees come to the chest, hold them there and pulse. So when I say pulse, I mean chest and face up to the ceiling, knees toward the chest. All right, nice. Take the soles of the feet together, knees to the outside, bound angle pose down there, and then Bring the arms out to the side in a T pose, chin to the chest. Bend the elbows to a nice right angle, cactus arms. Release the inner thighs, groin across your chest, arms. Take one nice big 360 breath right here. And a slow exhale, really slow. Knees come together, cross at your ankles, come on up and flip it over. Belly down. All right. Crocodile pose. I forgot to say that. So feet are toed in, hands are stacked, forehead is resting at the top. All right. Head is glued to the top palm, and you are lifting your arms off the ground. You're still looking straight down. Now lift the legs off the ground. Oh, yeah, the back muscles are working here. Now, little flutter kick with the feet. Ooh, feel the glutes. Lift them, stop fluttering. Open the arms to the side. You're still looking at your mat. Turn the palms up, bring them close to your body. Now you can lift your chest a little more and flutter kick again. Stop the fluttering, bring the arms to the sides, palms down, bend the elbows. There's where you rest your forehead. Drop down. All right, palms chest level. Feet are still toed in. Legs are hip distance or closer. Getting ready for cobra pose here. Lift your pubic bone, roll it toward your belly, drop it down. It's a little move, just releases the lower back. Now we're going to slowly peel our front body off the mat, using the back muscles to make it happen. Some of you may want to come up into a back bend from cobra. And if you're in a back bend, really try to release the hip bones. Really try to get a really good deep lumbar curve. All right, coming down slowly. Use control, everyone. This is where it's easy to just flop back down. Forehead kisses the mat and you come back up again. So here you're working against gravity, right? So here's where it's kind of easy to come up slowly. Lateral twist for those of you who like that. Okay, now here is where you can let gravity do the work by going too quickly to the ground. Take your time, make those back muscles work. And after you touch your forehead to the ground, turn your head to the side, release your arms, palms up, elbows bent. Remember, you want your arms to be far enough from your body so the shoulders can feel very, very easy. And then slowly turn your head to the other side. And then palms into the mat on both sides of your chest. Push up into table pose. All right, here we go. Table pose, but at the end of your practice, feel it. Feel how different your body feels after practicing. Right? Remember the table poses we did at the beginning?
Feel what they're like now. That feeling of just being more aware of your breath in your body, just kind of more inside your body. All right, here we go. Curl that tail just a little bit and send the hips back slowly, stretching. Oh, here's the lower back. Now we're going to move up. Feel it. Feel the stretch in the spine on your way down. And then you want to move your arms back, drop your head, and just simply take a few breaths there. All right. And then if you're staying for Shavasana, flip over. If you're not staying for Shavasana, maybe I will see you in January. All right. All right. Flipping it over, opening up the arms, the legs, really making some space. Also, because you're at home, you got a lot of little props you can use. You can take a towel and roll it and put it under your neck, or a little flat pillow, kind of crunch it under your neck if that feels good. Also, especially if you have lower back, if your lower back complains often, you can put a pillow under your knees. Okay, find your breath. And once you find your breath, cover it with your awareness. So, breath is just, well, it's life, right? It's life, and it takes you within the moment immediately. If you're with your breath, you're in the moment. And if you're in the moment, you're not doing the worried about the past or the future kind of mind spin. You're just resting in the moment, in the present. And of course, you'll experience thoughts and emotions float by, but they're just like waves on an ocean, right? They come up and they rise, and then they fall again back into the ocean. Okay, so you're the ocean. The waves are just superficial stirrings. So just know that and go back to the breath. Go back to the breath that takes you to the depths of the ocean, the stillness. Feel your back body really relax into the ground, not holding any of your weight. The earth is supporting the weight of your body completely.
Notice as you really, really rest in the stillness, how the stillness opens up, gives you space within your body, within your mind, within your heart. Let's take awareness to the heart center, fourth chakra, center of your chest. Okay, so here's where you experience emotions. So sometimes when you're at the heart center, you're going to feel emotions kind of bubble up. Whatever there is, let it be. Let it bubble up. Let it release. And then you begin to feel that the very deepest part, the love, the peace of the heart center. Once all that other stuff kind of floats up and away. So just feel the warmth. And just let it radiate from the heart center into the rest of your body. And as that happens, you feel the mind open as well. Okay, really going back to the heart center, staying there, looking for that feeling of the heart, feeling it radiate. And notice there's a softness about the heart center. Just feel that love, that peace. And right now, just give that to yourself. It's interesting how it's often the most difficult for us to love ourselves. But turn that love to yourself. We're all exactly where we need to be, unfolding as we need to unfold. It's the experience of life. So accepting yourself. And then from there, it's so much easier to give love to those close to you, to those not so close, even to strangers. Knowing that everyone's doing the best they can where they are. And now just rest without doing anything. Let everything just be as it is. And let that inner peace flow through your body, your heart, your mind. And in tonight's Shavasana, if you'd like to put a prayer intention or sankalpa in, you can do that now. And with your next exhale, release that. Slowly making your transition. Maybe some little movements, or maybe tonight you feel like a big stretch, or maybe you don't feel like making any physical movements at all. And then gently roll to one side. I usually say right side, then the heart is at the top, but left side is fine too. And then slowly make your way to seated pose. All right, and once you're in seated pose, open up those arms. Feel the heart stretch nice and wide. Inhale up. Namaste Mudra right over your crown. Falls back to the heart. And namaste. All right. Thank you, everyone. So I will see you, some of you, many of you, on, oops, something in the chat. Oh, thank you, Brenda.
Have a good trip.
Hi, thanks. Yeah, okay, so it starts, I'll send out an email, but we start up again the second week because the first Thursday is the first. So
Oh,
the
okay.
second would be what, the 8th. And then
Great.
we'll go till the very last Thursday of March.
Okay. Good.
All right. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
Have a good night.
Good night, Laura. Laura, thank you.
You're welcome, Shelley.